Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Healing Room Tarot. This is yours truly, Magoon. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. This is your first time. Welcome. Please, if this message has found you, no matter when you have found it, this message is meant for you. These are timeless readings. Also, please feel free to check out any other readings that you see or that you're drawn to. And also, if you feel like this video is for somebody, please share and, of course, subscribe. And let's get this show on the road. So, uh, I have one set of cards, but I'm being drawn to use another set. Today has been a very good and decent day, I would say. That's the best way to describe it. Good and decent. Um, so I'm going to leave it at that. Put these in here. See what Spirit is saying for the collective on today. If your name is Sheila, you know a Sheila that needs to hear, please tell her that this is definitely for her. I'm really hearing Sheila right now. Put these two like that. That's how they feel. Just heard one more card. Okay. See, collective. What is going on? All right. Put these two at the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm hearing. All right, collective. Let's see what we have going on. So the first card that is coming out is the Queen of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So this lets me know that there's two things. You're either being very manipulative, you feel like you can't trust people, or you're very anxious and annoyed. And that's what this card represents. It's not balanced at all. It's that on the edge energy. I don't know. It's like self-doubt. It's feeling entrapped, right? So that's the energy. But these two cards, which I have not flipped them over yet, but they flipped out like this. And for me, this is you're going from one energy to whatever is on these cards. So let's flip them over. We have the Magician and the Ten of Wands, right? Um, so you've completed carrying whatever this burden was, and you're now going into your manifestation era. Both are in the upright, especially with this Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands means you have already you've learned all you can with the situation, and so you're leaving those burdens behind, and in this Magician energy, being able to create or manifest new experiences, new happiness, new thoughts, just newness, right? You're going into the energy, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So, but what I'm picking up, say if this is a job type of situation, it's you have to leave this job no matter how appealing it could be. It's a dead situation. It's a situation where uh, let's say that you go on a job and they're paying you one thing, but then you're being led to leave that job and you're like, Okay, but I don't have anything set up. And it's like, okay, but I need you to leave this job because it's a dead end. It's a dead situation. Yes, you will get paid, but there is no other fulfillment here. There's no happiness. There's no joy. And Spirit is saying, where you're to work, you're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to have, I just heard confidence. And so I feel like wherever you are, for those that are working currently, you no longer have the confidence to do that job, and wherever you're being sent, you're going to have the confidence to fulfill the needs, which also means that there's going to be bigger pay, there's going to be more pay, because you're going to be flourishing. And then the next card, the quote unquote last card that came out, is the moon card, but it's in reverse, so it lets me know that you have seen this job. But what I'm getting, I'm looking at, there's a moon, there's a, as they say, the man in the moon or a figure in the moon, and then there's a dog here that's like barking. It's like you started to take that step before, and you were deterred. It was like something scared you to stay back, to stay in your comfort zone, to stay in your safety net. But Spirit is saying right now to you have to leave your safety net. Um, is what I'm getting, because the moon card is typically the card of something that you don't see coming, something that is hidden, something that happens in the night. But it's also, there's a little tower there, and I feel like it was a previous tower that happened in the past, and it caused you to stay in this energy. So when it's time for you to leave, your mind instantly goes back to that safety zone, and says, I cannot do this because of X, Y, and Z. And the X, Y, and Z is a result of something that happened in the past that no longer concerns you, is what I'm picking up. Because again, you're going from the Queen of Swords in reverse to the Magician. The Magician can, I was about to say this anyway, but I just heard it, create your reality. The Magician creates their own reality. They create opportunities. It's so if you want to do like a layman's term type of deal, it's like you go to a business, and you said, hey, I would like to talk with the manager, and you set up a meeting with the manager. You have your resume there, and you tell the manager, like, hey, I know that your focus is on this is what I can bring to your company. Let's start up a partnership. And the manager sees the value in your work and what you can bring, and they bring you on board to do that work. It's like that's how you create your own, and you manifest your own reality, um, within that space. So the two cards, wow, the two cards that I had to place back is the Page of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. And this is important, because the Page of Wands is like the page that's bringing you good news. Um, pages are typically are younger. So it's like a newness, something new, something young, youthful, and joyful, is coming your way. And then with the Nine of Pentacles is everything that you want. You're already manifesting new things, but now you're really manifesting, um, basically like your heart's desires, all the good luck and all the good things and pleasantries. And I'm holding the cards like this towards me mainly because this has something to do with the relationship. So the Nine of Pentacles for this day is like a unionship. So you may have someone that's coming towards you, or even if it's a job, right? It's a type of unionship. It's something where you're going to feel lucky. You're going to be like the star. Um, these offers that are coming to you, Page of Wands again, are going to be something that you really enjoy doing. It's something that is going to spark your happiness, spark your reasons why I get out of bed every morning to do this job, right? Um, these are the things that I'm seeing, especially with this relationship card. Um, I actually thought it was uh, the Two of Wands or the Two of Cups, not the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups at first. And then I realized it's the Nine of Pentacles. But even with the Two of Wands, right? If it was Two of Wands, making the decision to move with someone, um, I would say, because since that's come up, um, making the decision to move forward with the relationship, right? Again, Wands is movement. You've decided, I don't know why I just heard Pikachu, I choose you. But it's like you've made your choice and you're going along with it. You're going for the adventure, you're going for the ride, and everything is going to work out in your favor. Why? Because it's time. Because it is time. I am going to use this deck really quickly, make sure I get. Okay, that card must be over there. Spirit, what is the guidance that you have? This one is already jumping out. What is the guidance that you have for the collective? All right, we're going to see. Okay. All right. So your guidance. First card that came out, Knight of Wands. So you had the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This came out. Protected movements. It's safe to move. I'm hearing divinely guided. You're moving in a new way of life, basically, and it's protected because you're being guided by spirit now. So it's like you don't have to question your moves anymore. You don't have to feel like um somebody who needs guidance for whatever the situation is that you're thinking about. You may say, oh, I need someone's guidance, I need an opinion, and spirit is like, no, you don't, because your movements are protected. Ace of Swords. You have a new way of thinking. You have a clear mind that's coming in. You have to trust your instincts. You have to trust what you're seeing. You have to trust your judgments. You have to trust what you're getting in, like the messages that the universe sends you. You have to understand that what you're seeing is the truth. What you're witnessing, the thoughts that are coming, is correct. To do that or to not do that, you know what your situation is, right? It's like the clarity is there. You no longer have to worry, am I doing this right, or should I do? Spirit is saying, whatever it you feel like you need to do it. um Ironically, I'm getting the Judas type, the this like a story. And what I mean is, that there was a story um in the Bible that talks about when Jesus was being portrayed by Judas. um Jesus looks at Judas and said, the thing that you came to do, go ahead and do it. And he's like startled because he's like, how do you know this? Like, do you know what I'm about to do? And Jesus is like, I'm the Son of God. I know all things, right? Go do what you need to do. It's setting me up. And it's that type of energy. Go do what you need to do, because it's some things that it's some doors that you're going to run into that you're not going to see if you don't do what you're supposed to be doing, if you don't make this movement, if you don't answer that call, if you don't go see that person, if you don't apologize, whatever that thing is for you. Spirit, when spirit brings it to you, do it. And I feel like it is something from the past because we had the Six of Cups here. Something that made you happy in the past. And it's like it's showing up its head again. I got this at the last reading, the last spiritual progress report. It's that same energy of you thought that this idea, this picture that you painted for your life beforehand that didn't happen when you was younger. It's like, do I still really want to do that? Like, I really do like those things, but I got too old now. I can't do it. Spirit is like, you're not too old. Uh, Still do these things. You have an attraction for them for a reason. So don't shun yourself because you're older and you don't think that you should look a certain way and have a certain aesthetic. No, spirit is like, I qualify the call. I don't call the qualified. And then the last is the world card. You have to be in that energy because with the world card that lets us know that you are walking into a new era of your life. That way that you was thinking, that's in your old world. Like the TV show, it's a different world from where you came from. And it's a different world because it's a new world. So what you used to do back in the old world, you can't do it now in this new world. Whereas you was using broomsticks to fly across the night sky, baby, now you have to use the vacuum cleaner. Okay, Sanderson sisters, yes, come on, that's what I'm talking about. You can't use what you used to use in the new age, in a new era. One, it's probably not going to work and operate the same way. Two, it is it's in the new world, there's new systems and new things put into place that you have to understand how to use and how to operate in. And with this being something um like internal, it's almost as if you have to teach yourself how to ride the bike all over again in your new body. You have some new, thank you. Spirit's giving it to me like a car. With each new car, the car, or in some cases the phone, right, has new bells and whistles, as we call it. You have to learn what's your new bells and whistles. You have to learn what is your new discerning style. Because let's face it, your new communication style could be, oh, I'm picking up that this person is this way. You know what? I'm just gonna shut my mouth up and leave. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna get up and leave. Or it might be to, hey, I already know what you came in here for, but this is not what we about to do. We're gonna either have a good time or one of us has to leave. And guess what? I'm not leaving. So either you can shut up and wait till we're in an appropriate time and place to have this discussion, or we not have it at all and we can just enjoy ourselves. It's like You're moving into that newness, and you have to understand what that newness is. I can even say, if you saw the last cards and conversations that I did, even that it there were some new things that was happening, newer for me. Not to say that the gifts were new. You're right, it's the Knight of Wands again that fell out. But it's that energy of you're elevating, and so your gifts will elevate, your talents will elevate, your mental thinking will elevate. And it's elevating because there's some new people that's gotta come across your path. There's some things that you weren't privy to before, you're now going to be privy to. And it's almost like spirits like, I gotta have a representative in that area. And you've been chosen. You've been chosen. And with you being chosen, that means that even when it looks like things are not working out in your favor, things are working out in your favor. It's like spirit takes you to that very last millisecond before the trigger is blown to say, oh, here are the documents right here. This person's good. And you sitting there like, I just knew I was about to be a goner. And spirit is like also training you to understand what I'm hearing is that you ride on the winds and you master the mountains. You ride on the winds and you master the mountains, meaning nothing can deter you, nothing can shake you. It's that type of energy. And again, like the Knight of Wands is coming out again. It's like you are protected in your movements. So collective, you are protected in your movements. Do not walk around here scared. Do not, uh, I'm hearing, don't walk around like you're naked and afraid. No, because you are a beacon of light. You see the darkness for what it is, you call it out for what it is. You know how to adjust yourself accordingly. You don't have to entertain any and every devil that you see. You can opt out to be like, you know what? You have a nice day and you keep it moving. And it's important for us to understand that that too is a part of our power. Is it's not just that, which is why we talked to what was the word, courageous, earlier. You have to understand that a part of your power is the ability for of you not to show fear or to showcase fear, because fear is a weakening word. Fear will grip you into place, lock you into place, and have you not moving when you need to be moving. So when you own your power, you own this newness, this new energy. It's nothing can stop you but you. But you have to understand that that power lies within. And whatever's within is going to come out, be it your mouth, uh, be it your actions, right? You're the only one that can stop it at that point. The only one that can stop it. So thank you for tuning in. Please, again, if you like what you've seen and heard, please like and subscribe and share. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, this is my Instagram handle. You will see a lot more content and a lot more messages. And you will also see the products in my new store. So there's some things that's coming up, but I wanted to share that with you all for now. So you all have a beautiful night, and I'll see you next time.